What is your name?
My name is Richa Goel.
Richa. And so I heard someone earlier call you, say you were the Volunteer of the Year. Tell
Yeah.
me about that and how did you get that title?
Uh, it's been just 2 years in States, and I'm from India. It was last year when I applied for volunteering at library, and I'm a software engineer by profession. I have masters in computer application. So Wendy thought I would be suitable for working with computer related stuff, and she recommended me to Amanda, my manager at Central Library, to work with Innovation Lab. I had no idea how to work with 3D printer or laser engraver, but over time I got to use that stuff and learn how to use it. And now I'm taking classes on 3D printing and sometimes on laser engraving.
Cool, cool. And so, and you're taking classes through a school or is it, where are you taking these classes?
Oh, I'm taking classes at Innovation Lab itself. So I take classes every Thursday, and we have patrons coming over, and they take basic learning course on how to print any 3D model.
And so so you are a software, so you've been here for 2 years in
2 years now,
in the United
yeah.
States. And what was can you tell me a little bit about the process of how you came here and what motivated you?
Okay, so I was working as a developer, a software engineer developer in India, and my husband got an opportunity here, so I had to leave my job there. And when I came here, I was just sitting idle, so I tried going to library, and then suddenly it clicked me, why not volunteer here? Because I love books, and so I just did, and it kind of worked for me. So I learned how to use a sewing machine, which I had never in my life. I learned how to crochet
At the library?
at the library. I learned crochet from YouTube, and now I take occasional classes on crocheting at the library itself. And my staff is wonderful, most helpful staff I have at the library, and they help me with the transition, the learning curve of my uh, learning how to use laser engrave and 3D printer.
Cool.
So,
And so when you got to the United States, how long was it until you went to your first library? And what library did you go to?
okay, so uh, I entered my first library was the Central Library.
Downtown, right?
Yeah, downtown, and I went there. It was 4 months after I had been in States, and I didn't have my ID with me, so I thought I could not enter the library. So I just came back from the door itself. But later on, I realized that it's welcoming to all, irrespective of your IDs. So it was not. It was around after an year that I finally got to go to library. I got my library card made and spent some time there, 2 or 3 weeks, and then I applied for volunteering
Cool.
with Wendy.
And what did you like so much about the library that made you want to volunteer and keep going back?
I haven't been to all the libraries of St. Paul, but if you see Central Library, the first thing that appeals to you, obviously I am a book lover, but the first thing that appeals is the architecture of the library. It's a beautiful building, beautiful architecture, and I love to photography. I've got a DSLR, so I started with that. I went to shoot the arches and pillars and the lamps and the ceiling. Everything is so decorative. So that was first point of interest in that particular library. And yeah,
Cool. Anything else you might want to share about yourself or libraries?
it's uh, it's really contributing to the society. Like it's a different scenario what we have back in India. So I find it really helpful, and everybody is welcome there. Like all the patrons, yeah, so they don't judge you by your attire, they don't judge you by your face. And me being from different ethnicity, it's really a warm and welcoming place. So that's the most wonderful thing that I realized over time about my library, that everybody is welcome with a smile. So it's a great thing.
Yeah.